Hey, and welcome to the Toadstead. Well, it's an interesting day. Hardly don't even know where to start, but let's start here because this is where we're at. What we have here is our trailer, and it is full of implements. There's a two-row plow, a cultivator, a box blade, and a Covington planter. And what we're doing here is a friend of ours had all of these and an older Kubota tractor, and quite frankly he doesn't use it anymore. A lot of times you'll see these older farms that have passed from one generation to the other, and the next generation isn't as interested in doing the farm stuff as the generation previous, even though they still have the land and the equipment. Now this generation that's been passed on to is actually mine. So this the owner of this is just a little older than I am, and he doesn't not use it. There's a bush hog that we've already done a bunch of repairs to and given back. If I remember, I'll fold some into this video. If not, sorry. But basically what he's done is he's allowed us to borrow his tractor and all these implements, and what we're gonna do is restore, clean, paint, and just put back into shape all of the implements for being able to use the tractor, which is just a great thing for us. And just as a prelude, we have over here increased the size of our vegetable garden by 100%. And then as we cruise by the hog pen here, look at a little piece of our back acre we've begun preparing. And that's going to be another video, what we do there. But having the little Kubota is what's allowed us to do this. So what we're doing today, we just got back from his farm last night, and this is how we loaded everything. This A-frame kind of looks like a swing set on steroids, but I've used it. I've had this thing for over a decade. I used to use it for pulling engines out of cars and boats and whatnot. And today, well, last night we loaded all these with it, and today Magpie and I will go ahead and unload all of these. And this is going to do two things for us. It's going to obviously get them off the trailer, and we're going to use the tractor to move each one. So basically what we're going to do is one by one hoist these off the trailer and then back the trailer up more. I'll move the lawnmower, and then we'll back the trailer up more, catch the next one, and basically the trailer will just go back and forth. But as we put one on the ground, we will hook it up to the tractor, just making sure that we can and everything still fits and all of that, and we'll place the implements where they're going to be as they get repaired one by one. So we'll get out the block and tackle, and off we go. There we go. We put it on the chain fall, got it just high enough to get it off the tractor, lowered it down, got it just high enough to get off the trailer, then lowered it down to the ground, and got it hooked up to the Kubota. Now, I don't know how old this is. I know they still sell these, so it's going to be a lot of fun doing the research and cleaning this up, doing whatever it takes to get it up and working again. And but for right now, we're just going to continue this process. This machine, because it has these plywood sides and some stuff I don't want to see out in the weather, we're gonna set it over here by itself and cover it up really good. The rest of them, well, they're pretty much stuff that can sit out. But the next thing we need to use on the farm is going to be this cultivator, and it's actually pretty light. We're probably just going to pull it out and drop it on the side and get it on the tractor to use either later on today or the next day. But that plow, woohoo, that thing is heavy. And this box blade isn't light either. But the box blade needs major welding work, and I actually have to learn about the plow to see what it takes to make it to get it all fixed up properly so it'll do its thing. But we're just going to continue getting these off and one by one putting them away. We'll see in a minute. And there, we got the cultivator back there. We'll cover it up. The excuse me, that's the planter. There's the cultivator. We just took that off by hand. It's not very heavy. And this is the box blade, which is. We just hoisted it out of the back of the trailer and lowered it down, and we'll get it lined up to hook the tractor up to it and use the tractor to move it around, and then we'll get that heavy thing. All right, well, we finally got that thing set up the way we wanted it to make it easy to get on and off the tractor when it comes time. I've never used a lot of these implements, so this is going to be a great opportunity to not only learn how to use them on the property, but just learn how they work and get them cleaned up, which will give me an opportunity to see how they work from a mechanical standpoint, as well as from a, well, I guess a farmer standpoint, you know, the tractor driver kind of thing, because I'm kind of new to this. But, well, that was a pain in the butt. Get that off of there. Not only does it weigh a ton, it's ungainly as all get out. But, except for being all rusted up full of lichens and icky, it seems to be all there. And, we look forward to cleaning these up. We really do. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We'll learn how to use them, and I'll make a video pretty soon when you'll be able to see how we got. Well, we'll get some of them cleaned up. We're basically gonna use them, learn about them. Let me rephrase that. We're going to learn about them, fix them up, clean them up, paint them, use them, and we'll keep you in the loop. Hey, thanks a lot for coming along for the ride. Yeah, I'm going to end the video with giving you a look at this little thing. Now, I've seen cedars like this before, but never seen one of these. It's all aluminum, and it only came with the one disc. But wouldn't you know, it's a disc that fits sweet corn and peas, which just happens to be something that we're going to plant. So I'm going to read up on this, and unlike the tractor and the implements, which are just being borrowed, my buddy had this in the barn and said, hey, take it. So we get to keep this. So either way, we hope it turns out to be a quality piece of equipment, because it sure looks like it is. All right, now I really mean it. Thanks for coming along for the ride. We'll see you next time around.